Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles, that great millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well. And a sincere Shalom to the elect out there teaching this truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay? And just a little target practice here. Okay? Because I was watching this video done a few hours ago by Elder Benat Zakpa out of South Carolina. And, I got about 2/3 of a way through it, about 40 minutes in. I got like the last 15 minutes to watch still. But, I wanted to do a response before I went and hit the hay. Okay, because the spirit jumped on me. And, you might have to forgive me. My brain cells are still recuperating for what I was seeing at the beginning of this video. Okay, so my IQ is a little lower than normal, man. After watching the simplicity that was the beginning of this video. Okay, and this just proves why our people really are the Israelites. Okay, you don't see this amount of bugged out bullshit coming from uh coming from the so-called you, right? The 48ers. You don't see this kind of uh bugged out nonsense being all over the place, out of order, fucking just weirdness, okay, and stupidity coming out of the 48ers, man. This video right here, this little compilation in the beginning, proves that our people are the true Israelites, man. Okay, especially the clips with these women. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm gonna get into that guy. I believe his name was Tony Adams. Okay, because that, in my honest opinion, my spiritual opinion was the most. That's one of the most simplest. Oh, you want to talk about simplicity, man? All right, that guy's just. You want to talk about not having a ruling class mentality whatsoever. That's the example right there. Okay, I'll just play this clip. I might play it back a few times, and we'll keep getting scriptures as we go along.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna still talk to Jesus though. I'm gonna still talk to Jesus. Thank you though.
Yo, I'm noticing a few things with the Hebrew men, and not just the Hebrew men, the Gentile men that's in this truth as well. Why do so many men get intimidated when they see a woman of the Most High knowing having a lot of knowledge in certain things? Because last time,
Where are they? Where are these women you speak of, man? All I see is a bunch of the only women that I see trying to talk about this truth are just simple and just want to be seen. Okay, they're not going into anything deep. Just gossiping.
I checked, doesn't the word say that He made the woman for a helpmeet to us? Meaning we're gonna need certain things in life. We're gonna need help for certain things that the woman can help us with that we can't.
Yeah, like uh, when you're out earning your daily bread, right? She's keeping the house in order. Okay, and looking over the children, and that's part of the order that was set up, man. Okay, she's basically like an assistant. You know,
An example I would like to give, like number one, women can multitask better than us. They can.
this guy's completely full of shit. Women can multitask better than us. Multitasking requires wisdom, man. All right, women can't multitask. Are you not seeing what's going on with this DEI? Are you not seeing how Esau's getting rid of this DEI? I mean, obviously, there's other motives. Some of the motive is a large part of that motive is to replace people with robots and AI and shit. But he was getting rid of that DEI because it was fucking everything up, man. Why? Because they were hiring women to do everything that men are supposed to be doing. Those planes in Boeing, right? What did they do? And you could look this up. I'm not making this up at all. You could look this up. This is a fucking fact. They were one of the companies back during the pandemic that was pushing that DEI hire shit. They went and they laid off and gave severance packages to a lot of their mechanics and their inspectors. Okay, and they replaced a lot of them with women. That's why most of these fucking planes are falling out the damn sky, man. Okay, that's why there's so many problems with them. That's why there's so many problems with technology now, and so many bugs and glitches and all that bullshit, man. And lack of ingenuity and technology these days, man. And I seen it coming back when I was going to so-called college, man. Women got no business running Unix servers, all right, doing senior programming tasks, managing over or a large scale project. That's not what they're made for, man. Okay, I got a personal example, man. My grandfather, right? He was a I'm not trying to give out too much info, man, because you don't know who's watching. You know, some fucking little sneaky ass demon could be watching us trying to gather information. But you know what? If they do, may the Most High destroy them. Okay. Uh, he was a superintendent at the GM plant around here, General Motors plant, and the plant always ran great. Always did a good job, right? And then when he retired, they put a fucking woman in charge of an auto assembly plant. An auto assembly plant, man. In charge of fucking manufacturing fucking cars, man. Right? Because they wanted to appeal to the wokies, right? And the DEI fucking people. The virtue signaling people, man. The feminist crowd, right? That's what this guy is. He's a fucking feminist Israelite. Okay? And he had to get called back numerous times after he retired. After he retired, he had to keep going back. They had to keep offering him fucking ass loads of money just to come back, keep coming back, you know, because couldn't, they had to keep shutting the plant down because they kept having problems with the woman running it, you know. It would be funny because they'd be having so many problems and they call him back like maybe once a year. He'd go there, work for a couple weeks and fix all the problems. And then the same thing would happen the next year, you know? And everybody knows that women can't handle pressure. When they get pressed, They rely on their emotions and they get defensive, man. It's easy to control women with fear. What the fuck is this simp fucking talking about multitasking? When Elon Musk took over X, the one of the first things he did, and this is documented too, he hired like what 70% of the employees. It was almost all women, because everybody knows that women just sit around at the fucking job gossiping, man. That's all they fucking really do. Okay.
They're better organizers than us. Why do you think in most jobs men are doing the physical part and women are mostly in the offices handling the paperwork, answering the phone calls? Because they can multitask a whole lot better than men can. Men, yeah, we can multitask to a certain extent, but it's
No, they they're working in the office because of these fucking, because they got cucks like you running these companies, man. These virtue signalers, man. These fucking uh 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 feminist ass feminine dudes, man. That's why. Okay? You using corporate culture as an example. Well, corporate culture is more fucked up now than back before feminism started. I can guarantee you that, man. Okay? Men are. Why do you think the Most High puts men in charge of everything? Because men are natural leaders, man. Why do you think women? Why do you think many women like to look at the man as the prize, man? Right? That's why certain men with stature and with power, with fame, they got all kinds of women, man, and all kinds of groupies because women are attracted to an alpha, so-called alpha male. You fucking dimwit. It's not the other way around. Oh my goodness, man. I know I'm getting upset, but I'm laughing on the inside too, man. But this is, as the saying goes, this is why we can't have nice things because of men like this, man. Men like this who know that they're Israelites acting like this, man. Unbelievable, man. Oops. This is First Corinthians 11 and 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Yahushua. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances, as I delivered them to you. For I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahushua is Yahweh. Okay? That's the order. That's how it really is in every aspect of life, man. Not just in the household, in the corporate world too, man. Okay? A woman is supposed to be doing womanly things, man. Okay? Like sewing and things like that. That which extends her nurturing spirit, man. That's what a woman's supposed to be involved in. That's what they're supposed to be into. Okay? Now let me ask now let me ask you this, right? Out of the 144,000, how many of them are women? Hmm? How many of them are women? Notice how a lot of these other Israelites They don't ever like to talk about the elect. We're really the only group that pushes the elect because we're the only ones that really understand that it truly is about the elect. Because y'all are on that fucking afraid to offend anybody else spirit, man. That's a womanly spirit, afraid to offend somebody else. So this guy's talking about how women are better multitaskers and shit, and the men are just the physical grunts, pretty much. Okay, being able to lead and have command and things like that. That's not given to a woman because a woman's too afraid to offend. Okay, a woman is too afraid to offend others, man, because they care too much about what other people think about them. Okay, a man that's on a mission with a ruling class mentality does not care what others think about him. You know, that's how we are with these people in the world. Okay, the only time I really care, and I'm not trying to make this about me, about what somebody else thinks, is if it's really one of the brothers, man. Okay,
Multitask to a certain extent, but it's better for us to just focus on one thing, then we go on to the next thing. Because at the end, we all need help in something. Like, none of us know everything. Heck, I don't know everything, and I don't want to know everything.
the script. What do the scriptures say? First John 2:20. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. Okay, so we have an unction or an inkling to know everything, man. And the scriptures say to what? Strive for the mastery, man. All right, and to what? Be perfect, as our Father is perfect, man. See, somebody like that has no wisdom. And that is why you are the subject to this target practice. Because out of all them people that was in that intro, man, I believe you're the simplest of the simps. Okay, politically correct Israelites, man. A politically correct Israelite, unbelievable, man. As the saying goes, and like I said earlier, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things because it's simps like this. Mm. See, when you see regular Jakes out there in the world, man, you really don't get mad like that when they act simple, especially towards these women. I mean, yeah, you get a little vexed because you kind of expect it. But when somebody knows they're an Israelite sticking up for these women, man, it really fucking gets under your skin, man. Let's get a couple scriptures in Proverbs. Proverbs 2:1. In fact, I should have looked for the word knowledge. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom and apply thy heart to understanding, yea, if thou criest, well, hey, that's really the point right there. That's what we're supposed to do. Incline our ear unto wisdom, man. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge and lift it, if thou criest after knowledge, right? This guy don't want to really know. He don't want to go deep. Okay? You think that guy's going into the Greek and the Hebrew? Oh, no way. No way. Somebody who's going to a woman to understand the scriptures, man. What the hell? Where does that even come from? Okay? Where in the scriptures did men go to women for advice about the Lord? Okay? Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and lift this up thy voice for understanding. See, because if you don't really desire knowledge, man, the Lord ain't gonna give you no understanding. I don't want to know everything. Slave mentality, man. You're supposed to seek the Lord 10,000 times more. I don't want to know everything. If thou seekest her as silver, and searchest for her as for her hid treasures, as for hid treasures, right? Because this is treasure, man. Okay, and treasure requires you to dig. Okay, that little I know I'm an Israelite and I just want to know the basic spirit. That's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. This ain't 2009 no more. Okay. Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord, and find the knowledge of the Most High. Hmm. Oops. Let me put this word in knowledge. You wonder why that man is so simple. Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Hmm. See, that's a lot of our people, man. They just lack the fear of the Lord. Okay? They're just happy with being basic Israelites, man. Just with the basic entry. They're happy being entry level, man. You're supposed to really strive for this truth. You're supposed to dig for this treasure. Proverbs 8 and 10. Receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. Okay? Proverbs 10 and 14. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Proverbs 13 and 16. Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly. And you're laying open your folly if you're taking advice in these scriptures from a woman and bigging up these women, man.
But I notice a lot of men have a lot of pride and egos, and then I see a lot of them on here trying to correct women and a lot of things. Now, hear me out. I'm not saying be a beta male and let women walk all over you and let them rule over you because they're not supposed to rule over us. Don't get me wrong now. That's not what I'm saying. But there's nothing wrong with listening to what a woman says and hearing her point of view about something or her giving something on the scriptures that can help you out. Heck, it's a lot of few things that I've learned from women. Like I said in the last video, I've even it was a Gentile woman who actually told me the truth on who the Hebrews truly were. So, men, I'm not saying don't correct people, but y'all, please stop being intimidated by a woman who knows more than you. Because the truth is, they are a help me. They can show us a lot of things that we don't know, not only about ourselves, but also when it comes to the scriptures. There's nothing wrong with that. Have a good one.
Well, there is something wrong with that. How how simple do you gotta be, man, to admit that women know more about the scriptures than you? What the hell are you doing in your spare time, man? He did not impart unto her wisdom, man. Women just aren't. I mean, I'm not insulting women, man. You know, you do have an elect sisterhood, okay? But man, I mean, everybody knows how women are, man. Uh, they're all into the outside appearance. That's why they gotta wear all that makeup and jewelry and shit, man. You know, they're very superficial and self centered, man. You know, they're not really capable of looking much beyond skin deep. Okay, they're not very spiritual at all. They're not. Okay, all the music they listen to. You look at women's taste in music. It's all this simple ass shit that you hear pushed on the mainstream, man. It's all the simplest, the simplest compositions, the simplest songs with just a simple hook. You know, everything about a woman is just simple and basic, man. They're just not deep. So, what about when it comes to these scriptures, man? Right? How are you learning anything from a woman? Because women just aren't deep when it comes to things, man. They're just not. This is First Timothy 2:11. Then I'll probably wrap it up. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach. Well, hey, the scriptures say that what women rule over them and children are their oppressors. Okay, and you love a woman ruling over you, man. Okay, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Okay, so women aren't supposed to teach, and the scriptures say that what it is a shame for a woman to teach and to speak in the church. It is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. That's in Corinthians. Modern day politically correct feminist supporting Israelite, man. But I but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be in silence. How are you going to learn something from somebody who's supposed to be in silence? You're just supposed to listen. That's it. You're not supposed to be going around teaching, making videos, giving you lessons on the scriptures. For Adam, I mean, they're supposed to be women and just be delicate, man, and humble. You know, what's wrong with just being delicate and humble? You know, that's looked down upon with these women these days, man. They always want to have this self importance. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. And even today, the woman is following the serpent. Okay? The woman is following the serpent, man. They're pretty much the only ones that are left watching the mainstream media. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. Okay, so that's the duty of a woman, is to raise up children and be a good wife and to give that nurturing spirit, man. Okay, but with that, I hope you all were edified. Till next time, shalom.